Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon, the 4th of April, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show. Hoyty, J, Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through the afternoon in Mogi, here in Auckland City. What a beautiful day, mate. What a beautiful autumnal day.
It's another bloody ripper, isn't it? It's the summer we all wanted, but it's coming autumn.
Yes, it's
but
a
you
bit
know what
colder.
they say? Better late than never.
Yeah, true that, mate.
Can you write that down for me, Keyzie?
Yeah, actually
That's
do write that down,
better late than never.
Never.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, and always, mate, looking great. Looking
Thanks,
sensational.
Blaze. You're looking really good today as well. You're wearing your yoga gears.
Yeah, my yoga gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, actually, my legs are giving me a bit of jip after today's session. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like any action with my legs, and a lot of the yoga at the moment is focused on my legs, and I'm not liking it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll get better, man.
Yeah,
You just
well,
got to
maybe.
tough it out.
Yeah, true.
You just shut up and get on with it.
All I do?
Yeah.
I whimper sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I cry a little bit.
Yeah, you complain to us a bit.
Yeah, but then I just get on with it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Hey, Keyzie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Actually pretty tired. I don't know why. I think it's because it's
What time did you stay up till last night getting maggoted?
11?
Yeah.
I didn't get maggoted. Sorry, I answered that before you'd finished the old... but no, it's my wife's 30th birthday today, so I think I've just been stressing out about that, trying to make sure it's as perfect as possible. I think it's just starting to take a toll a wee bit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so... I'll still be really good, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like radio-wise.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So you didn't get maggoted last night?
No. Nope.
Well,
I mean, there was a few at the old cricket.
Yeah, sure.
Because they were free, obviously, and then obviously had a couple when I got home there, and then I had a couple while I was wrapping her presents and that.
Yeah.
And then straight to bed. So
Yeah, good stuff.
actually, I need help with one of her birthday presents, but we can get into that.
A little bit later on.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, in the meantime, at this time of the day, we'd love to know, where are you? Yes, I'm talking to you listening to the show right now. Also, what are you wearing? Text us 3483, and let's kick off with a bit of Sublime.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Sublime there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 7 minutes past 4 o'clock. What are the people saying? Fellas, on 3483.
G'day, Greg here. I'm a shed builder from the mighty Southland. Listening in from the rooftop wearing my 3/4 shorts and my red band gummies. Backbone.
Massive
fellas.
backbone, massive backbone.
G'day, fellas. They hasn't got the same voice.
No.
Oh, sorry. G'day, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
Size
Bit
11.
nasally.
Size 11 steel
Sounds
caps.
like he's been on it. He's had a big night. And I'm not talking about this guy
Good character.
yeah.
Voice acting,
Yeah,
Keyzie.
very good. Very good.
G'day, fellas. Size 11 steel caps, black rugby shorts, and black Charters high-vis t-shirt.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I said t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff.
Hey, Greg here. Oh, no. G'day, you mad bastards. How's life? Currently sitting on the southwestern motorway in my black spouse beater, stubbies and jandals, sinking tins. How good? Backbone.
Oh, g'day, mate.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a bit
You gotta do a
racist.
different one. You
Racist
gotta do a
there.
different
one.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
G'day, guys.
Nah.
No,
So it's
oh,
the same
okay.
as
Was it an
Moses.
8-year-old?
Yeah. G'day, guys. Got a Ghostbusters t-shirt on and a smile. Cheers.
Might just park that.
I've got more.
Hey, you were saying, Keyzie, so your lovely wife's 30th today, mate. Happy birthday to her, by the way.
Oh, it sure is. Yeah, big happy birthday to her.
Massive, the 30.
The big 3-0 keys.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no,
it's a biggie. It's probably...
You're cradle snatcher, aren't you?
Yeah, I reckon.
Well, I am 31, so...
I'd say that's the biggest, the 30th, actually.
Oh, yeah.
well, it's not the big... I thought 50th would have been the
Oh,
real...
no.
Or 21st.
30th. By the 50th, you don't care anymore.
30th
Right.
you've got to celebrate because that's the beginning of the end.
Yes.
It's all over at that
Yeah.
point.
I mean,
Right.
you're probably in a good place in your 30th.
Yeah,
and
really good.
You've got to, take advantage while you can. I remember took my wife, we went to Portugal.
Wow.
And then I think we went from there to Italy Had a couple of nights in Paris
Far out.
and
That would have cost a lot.
then stayed in a resort in Fiji on the way home for a couple of days there, Mogi.
Well, that's not
Shit.
even on the way home either. That's
Similar,
amazing.
man. I mean, I did. What did we do? I sort of we'd had some land that I'd had some land that was handed down from my great grandfather. Been in the family for a bit there, and I got my mitts on that bastard and built her a log cabin.
Oh, wow. So
just
good,
with my
man.
hands there up in the Tararua Ranges there, and
Oh, beautiful.
didn't use any nails, man. Sort of studied this Japanese technique of building there where everything is just perfectly slotted in, completely air and watertight. And,
Yeah.
took a hell of a lot of effort, but nothing is too much for your woman on her 30th birthday.
Totally,
is
mate.
My
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm still paying for that 30th trip as we speak,
God.
mate. You know what I mean? It just really...
Yeah.
But anyway, what are you thinking, Keyzie?
Well, I got her a candle.
Made out of...
It's coconut and elderflower.
I'm not really down with the old candles, but that sounds like some real cheap tat.
No, it's a good one.
It's
You
just
know,
like
it's
something you get from the warehouse.
No, I'm not going to the warehouse. It's like $50-$60. Well,
New Zealand dollars.
yeah. So, like, got it on special when mate gave me a promo code. But
Truth.
to be honest, I'm not 100% sure what flavour I should get her.
Flavour? You're going to eat it, Tina.
Yeah, you light them, Keyzie. You smell them, I suppose. In your
What?
case, you probably don't. Even though you've got a massive honker. But text us 3483 if you got any ideas for what flavour Keyzie should buy his wife's candle.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Arctic Monkeys there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 25 minutes past 4 o'clock. Jeez, I tell you what, even though it's a beautiful day, it's a bit nippy, isn't it?
Well, it's
She's a bit cold.
Oh, she's a little bit chilly, eh?
Yeah. Feeling a
Yeah.
bit sort of congested at the moment.
Are you?
Yeah, a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, well, it is that time of season. I hope you've prepped. Obviously, you're going away, mate.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Hey. So I hope you don't get sick before you go.
Yeah, same.
Over the weekend, I went to get me old COVID booster shot.
You're
You heard about
joking.
that, Keyzie? COVID?
What's that?
Full on, man. I
Is
tell
it?
you what. Yeah, give it a Google. You'll be
yeah.
shocked.
Righto.
And I got my flu jab as well.
Oh, good on you, mate.
The COVID shot was free.
Right.
And the flu shot was $35. Hell of a line down there, hell of a queue. They were busy as.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I stole like heaps of like hand moisturiser creams and that, lovely creams and that. They got down
really?
there. They never keeping an eye on you because they think sort of an older gentleman like me with the old salt and pepper in his hair.
Yes.
I had my daughter with me, nothing to worry about. Wrong.
Yeah, well, she's just a good cover, really,
Oh
isn't
yeah,
she? You know?
she is. You're amazed how many bars of soap you can fit up her top.
Yeah.
Heaps.
Well, you can put a little backpack on her and put it all in there.
Keyzie, you can do whatever you want with your own kids, all right?
Yeah, just don't
tell
let us
me how
leave
to
Mogies
do
out
it.
of it. Just
yeah,
on the
totally.
just on the booster shot. That's a good thing to do, by the way, mate. Of course, I had 18 shots, so I'm boosted still up to the
Up to
eyeballs.
the
And-
wazoo,
Yeah, so
yeah.
they said,
hang
no,
on.
just go easy on
You're
that.
not addicted
you know
again,
what I
eh?
mean?
Well, I had a bit of an issue actually when I was down there seeing the old doctor,
Yes.
and that was that. You know, I've been on this workout regime lately. It's been going for 4 weeks now. It's going quite good.
Yeah.
And he was trying to put the old needle in my arm, and it just kept bending the bastard.
Yeah, right.
And he says to me, "Hey, Mogi, have you been working out,
He
brother?"
called you Mogi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good, mate.
Have you been working out? I said, well, actually, I have. Yeah. So I talked to him for about an hour about everything I've been up to and that. And he said, we're actually going to have to find a bigger needle
Right.
because you are just... Because he went through 18 in the end just trying to get through. Nothing. Didn't even pierce the skin.
Well, it's like trying to inject concrete, isn't it?
That's right.
I mean,
Or
when
steel.
I rode bitch
Cold,
with you the other
hard
day,
steel.
I rode bitch with you the other day, Mogi.
Yeah.
And I had, I did the koala bear there riding bitch with you on the bike there.
Yeah.
It was like, seriously, Keyzie, it was like holding a cement block. He was so hard.
That's
Wow.
right.
Yeah.
It was like spooning with Michelangelo's David.
Yes.
Right.
Only with a bigger piece.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have like a cabbage leaf, David? Where his piece used to be?
No, here's a tiny piece.
Oh, yeah, cool.
The
Glad
old
you know.
button mushroom, mate. Button mushroom.
But yeah, managed to get through there in the end. Had to go into my jugular.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, just be careful. Anybody out there that's been doing heaps of tin pushing like you, Jace, because I thought about you immediately. I thought, oh, well, geez, Jace is going to have the same problem as me.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Well,
Without a doubt.
it just seems a bit weird that a doctor couldn't. I know that you're pretty buff at the moment. You're looking grouse and you're a rogue stallion and all
Backbone.
that. Then you're a huge backbone, but I feel like a doctor would still be able to inject you. You sure it was a real doctor?
Yes, Keyzie.
Right.
The only
What
weird
was he
thing
wearing?
the only weird thing I find about it, because I can totally see that happening. All of my injections are in the arse that I had.
What
Where
kind
were you
of
saying you
injections?
got?
Mostly in the arm, yeah. So generally they try and get into a muscle there. I was like, pff, good luck.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, for me it's always the arse or the testes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's same problem.
What, you can't get into
Trying to
your
get it in there.
Yeah,
oh, the
yeah,
testes,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
well,
like-
that's some of the
Little boulders of rock.
that's pretty smooth skin to be trying to get into with the old needle. You should be all right there, actually, Keyzie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, I'm looking at Keysie's chicken wing arms there, and
Should be sweet.
should be
eh?
sweet. There's plenty
Oh,
of
actually, the doctor said to tell you he's got a couple of tickets for you for the next home game.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why was he... Hang on. What was he wearing?
Warriors jersey.
The doctor?
Yeah.
Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
The Blake Crows there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:39. Now, there's one thing we love doing on this show, and that's giving people cash.
Cash.
Massive cash.
Cash.
And, of
Huge
course,
cash.
we've been playing Wage Against the Machine. And what's the hourly rate today? I think it's $55, fellas.
I think it's 55.
Yeah,
Big ones.
that's not a bad wage an hour.
That's
hourly
good
wage.
coin, man. You
yeah,
kidding
that's good
me,
coin.
man?
Yeah.
Hang on, are you asking me what it actually is, or...
I'm
No, I'm
telling
telling
you.
you, it's $55 today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
8
'cause
hours
it
a
is.
day, that's $440. That's a bloody good day's whackaroo there,
Yeah,
Struth.
5 days, $440. What are you getting a week there?
22 handy.
Yeah,
That's good eating.
that's actually a good wage.
What if
yeah,
you
that's a
work...
bloody good wage, mate. It's 110 grand a year. What do you want, Keyzie?
What if you work 4 days and then have a day off? How much is that?
What if I do?
And that daily wage, an hourly wage,
Oh.
Well, if I took the day off
right?
for the week, then my weekly wage would be
Your wet leg wage.
my weekly
Oh, your weekly wage.
would come out to 15 and a half.
Yeah. 1760.
Are you 1760?
For a 4 day week?
Yeah.
And that doesn't take into account all the ganja I'm selling,
Yes.
all the thieving I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, so
Oh,
that's,
no,
that's my base salary.
Yeah, same.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So there's a few add-ons here and there for all of that.
Right,
for
okay,
sure.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I've got a few things I'm doing on Trade Me, which is technically illegal, but
Oh.
good earners, man. So,
Mate, yeah, Trade Me
you know,
for me
catch
is-
me if you can, I say, coppers.
Exactly, it's going off at the moment.
No, I meant the wage against machine
People will
wage.
believe anything, man. That's what I'm finding. Is that what
Totally.
you're finding?
Well, what I'm finding is, you just, auction off other people's stuff.
Yeah.
Get the cash. Or just nick it. What?
Well, no, I was asking about wage against the machine, not about you guys personally.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So you've just...
Oh, no, we were just making the point that $55 an hour over a day is $440, was it?
Yeah.
$2,200 for a week, which
Yeah.
it's not bad coin,
Well, it's bloody
Keyzie.
good eating. You consider the minimum wage is $22.70, Keyzie.
Right,
It's more than double that.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
totally.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't know what the hell we're talking about, join the club, first of all. And secondly, Wage Against the Machine. It's a brand new game designed for you to get some cash. You give us a call on 0800 Hodaki. You go up against the machine.
Oh, yeah.
It'll start saying hourly wages, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. The longer you last, the more cash you get. However, at some point, the machine will sack your ass and you will lose everything.
Hey, just on that, when we get a caller on in a couple of minutes, can you explain all of that all over again?
Yeah, that'd be good, actually, Keyzie, if you could do that.
I love that.
Well, what I
Yeah,
could do is
'cause,
put-
I was going to do that, but now that you've done that...
And Jace, can you say to them, do you understand how this game works? And
Yes.
they'll say yes. And
Yes.
then, and when they say yes, they do understand, then Keyzie, you
I'll come and
explain
anyway.
that stuff.
to them anyway how it works.
Can you tell them to make sure that they yell stop really loud?
No, I like the risk that they won't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that as well. Okay.
Totally.
That's
Give
a
us a
good idea.
call, 0800 Hodak. Here's the Rolling Stones.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
It's time to wage against the machine. In the name of...
Yo, how good. How good, eh, boys?
Money!
Dan, you mad bastard. How's life?
G'day, not too bad, thank you.
That's good, mate. That's good. Hey, Dan, what do you do for a crust, mate?
Oh, I work in finance.
Backbone. Massive backbone.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, good stuff. Is that good money there in the old finance, Dan?
Well, it's not bad.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, nice. Well,
Say no more.
now you're playing for $55 an hour. I'm doing this for Mogie's sake. Do you know how this works here, Dan?
I believe so.
Yeah, but anyway, Keyzie, do you want to explain it to Dan anyway?
Yeah, okay, Dan. So how it works, mate, is that you're going to hop inside the machine there on your phone. We're going to start hearing some hours go by, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. You have to say stop at some point before the machine fires you, otherwise you will lose all your money, and you are playing for the the hourly wage of $55.
Cool.
Good to go. Good to go, Dan?
Good to go.
And
Let's do it,
Dan,
mate.
just
Let's do
make
it.
sure you say stop really loudly,
Yeah, just
brother.
really loud.
Okay.
Will do.
Good on you, boy.
Here we
Get
go.
into it.
One hour. 2 hours.
Oh, God.
3 hours.
Stop! Stop!
Oh.
$165.
That's
Not bad.
Nice.
165. You'd be happy with that, wouldn't you, Dan?
Absolutely. I'll be giving that to my son who managed to get through and then pass the phone to me.
Oh, what a legend.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. $165. That's what they call in the finance areas there, money for jam.
Yeah, totally, mate. Good score, Dan.
All
Well
right,
done, mate.
Dan, let's have a listen, mate, and see what you
thanks
could.
Hang on, mate. Let's see how much you would have lost.
Got, all right?
We don't want you going away too happy.
All right, here we go.
Alrighty, okay.
4 hours. 5 hours.
Oh, he could have had.
Not bad. You take that. You take that all day.
will.
Good on
I
you,
will.
Dan.
Thanks very much.
I hope your son enjoys that money, mate. You stay on the line and Pugs will sort you out, all right?
Thanks very much, guys.
Good on you, mate.
Here's T-Rex!
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Pit Chat with Jason Mike.
Yeah. It's actually quite a prescient kind of situation, the old pet chat, because I've got a bit of an issue with my dog.
Oh, yeah.
With her leg.
Do
her
you
back
need any
leg.
advice? Do you need any advice?
Oh, no, mate. You know, I've taken it into my own hands. I found out the cost of the operation. I went, bugger that.
Yeah.
Got some tools that I can use there, whip it off.
Yeah.
A lot of texts coming in on 3483. Questions with pet advice needed. And don't forget, every text that comes through goes in the draw for BK. Question number 1. Hey, fellas. How do I get my dog to stop dragging his bolos along the ground?
Well, first and foremost, it's not his bullets. It's his perineum.
Which is his bum.
Was
Yeah,
the
his
gap
bunghole.
that's it's kind of the space between the bullets and the nuss.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I do that all the time. Nothing wrong with it. It's a
In
healthy
my
thing to do.
experience, it's when my dog does it, it's because it's got worms.
Right, okay.
And they get particularly itchy because they come out for a geese every now and again.
Yeah,
the
they have a
worms.
little gander, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, they have a geese
And
around
actually,
and that.
just on that front, Mogi, if you ever want to find out, you get the old torchlight.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, and they
Yeah, funny.
come squiggling out there, and you just get the
Whenever we
tweezers
have
out
mates
there.
over, we shine a light now
Yeah.
it pops. Eh?
Yeah.
It's like a bit of magic there. So that what'll help with that is a bit of worm treatment, but can be expensive. So flag it.
But having said that, it does feel good.
Oh God,
You know
does
what I
it
mean?
what? Especially if you got some
I'll
of
do it on
that
the couch.
that Cavalier Bremworth carpet.
Yes.
You get that
Oh,
along
that's the rhino
the
stuff,
nuss.
isn't it? Yeah.
What I really like is a doormat at the front of my house. Because that, you know...
Yeah, or what, you
it's
know,
just
one of
so
those little
satisfying.
Wait, so do you
nail
have worms?
brushes.
yes.
You know, for cleaning out your nails there.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
stiff bristles on those bastards.
G'day, fellas. My cat won't keep his poos in the litter box. He runs out straight away afterwards and does zoomies, and it goes flying everywhere.
Does zoomies?
Please help.
What is a zoomie?
I think
cat running.
I think a zoomie is that the defecation has only been half projected out, and they think they're finished, and they just sort of zip out, and
No.
and as they're running around, the tube escapes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So what do
yeah.
you do there?
I've not heard of that one. You got any experience with that, Chase?
Oh no, not really. Just outside cat.
Outside cat, right. Actually, speaking of, g'day, fellas. My cat was hit by a car last night and appears to be off his food and isn't moving as he normally would. Any advice?
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead. That's how you can tell with a cat. If it's not moving,
They're not eating.
it's dead.
Yeah.
G'day, fellas. My cat keeps shredding toilet rolls, and I'm struggling to put food on the table now because I'm spending so much on bog roll. What do I do?
I steal mine from work.
The bog roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you?
And whenever I go
stop
to
the cat?
McDonald's, I buy get toilet paper. Whenever I'm at any kind of takeaway joint,
Right.
I'll get myself the toilet paper. I get myself the tomato sauce, the salts, the peppers, straws. You can never have too many straws.
Right.
Yeah, fair cop.
Napkins are generally in better nick there than the old toilet paper, to be fair.
So you steal. Wouldn't you just teach your cat not to do it?
Oh,
You can't teach a cat anything.
no, the cats don't listen to you, mate.
Right. Okay.
They don't speak English. Honestly,
Have you ever
man.
tried to herd cats, Keyzie?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Actually, that could be a good saying.
Yeah, write that down, would you?
Yeah. Okay. Well. G'day, guys. My bantam cock is shedding feathers and is starting to dribble. What's happening?
What's happening with what?
This bantam is shedding feathers and starting to dribble.
Oh, well, it could be getting old. That sounds like an age thing. Often you find you remember I had my cockatiel.
Yes.
And it was highly stressed out. And so that started losing all its feathers until it was bald as a badger. It was a completely nude cockatiel.
Right.
God, it looked funny though.
Yeah, it was really funny. I remember you sending me
bastard.
pics of it, eh?
Yeah.
No, that's got a sort of that's got a kind of crock pot feel about it.
Yeah,
to me.
right. Yeah, often the easiest way to solve a problem is to kill it.
Yeah,
and it's
I
like,
see.
it's only a chicken. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
and when I say only a chicken, I mean it's only a chicken.
And I've been taught how to do that very quickly and effectively. Swirly. Can I leave it at that?
Right. Okay. If you put it in the crock pot,
Well, you want to kill it.
does it
first,
become
doesn't
the cock pot?
Oh God.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. Talking heads here on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 5:26, which means it's time for...
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How good, man. Yeah, totally, fellas.
So
So, obviously,
good.
Oh man.
the Warriors.
The thing about it
game.
is, Jace, is you know that they've got it in them, these bastards.
Oh, yeah, massively so,
It's a
mate.
different
Totally.
team
And
this year. You got a new coach.
Yes.
The support
Andrew
staff.
And he's really
and
connected with them by the
He's
looks
done
He
of
so.
it.
really
Hey.
has been. It's a completely different side.
Yeah, they look
and
different.
like, as we've said right from the start, this is a team to watch this year. I mean, finals bound at the very minimum. I think we've got probably a 2-3 year plan to get to the grand final.
Yeah,
There's a
absolutely.
bit of money being freed up by the end of the year with the salary cap, and I think we're going to get some key signings there, and fingers crossed. But the important thing is that the boys are buying
They
into the
certainly
systems.
are.
brother.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah, well,
beating a
and
team
can I
like...
just on that, by the way,
Sharks.
the boys buying into it, Mogi. You know what I'm really liking about
Yeah.
the Warriors this year?
Goal
Is
line
the, is-
defense.
is the character that they're showing.
Exactly
You know,
right.
I mean, they've been under the pump in a couple of games now,
Oh,
and
totally.
they've come out massively on
Resilience.
top.
Well, this is the thing, man.
Resilience.
I mean, that game against the doggies there, when they got stitched up, there was a clear strip when they're on the attack,
that
and then
was bollocks,
Adokar
wasn't
goes
it, Mogi?
the length of the field, scores a try. Any Warriors team of the last 20 years probably would have given
They
up.
would have given up.
But not this team. This team is like, we're 20-0 down, bring it. You
Yeah,
know what
well,
I'm
that's
saying?
the
Bring
thing.
it
Yeah,
on.
it's like- it was
Sorry,
like the- it
Keyzie.
was
Sorry,
like the-
Keyzie.
It was like the commentators were saying at the time, you know, they could never recall ever
No.
any Warrior side being
No.
able to come from 20
And I think
down.
now
you know what I
they've
mean?
done it a
You know
few
what I mean?
times.
You're right.
And that's
the
what I
thing
mean
is,
about
especially
the
the
Stars
last
proving
one.
it. I mean, you can just see that the fellas are doing it for each other.
Totally.
You know,
man.
that's
what
the
I
thing.
mean.
And you've
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
have that kind of team spirit's not the thing, but culture, I guess, is
Yeah,
the word. The
culture,
culture
it's the one.
is a...
You've
Sorry,
got to-
how
Keyzie.
good-
Sorry, Keyzie.
Sorry, Keyzie. But it's that sort of in the trenches mentality.
Yeah,
You know what? And what I
totally.
also really like about this particular side, Minogi,
Yeah.
is the goal line defence.
Oh, the goal line
Oh,
defence.
that's- I just
out
said,
they
yeah.
go.
And how good is it that
I mean,
Sean Johnson
What
is
I liked about that,
winding
the first
back?
half of that game, I mean, obviously you had the Sharks looking absolutely incredible
Oh,
and
opening 10 below.
exposing the Warriors, particularly down their left-hand
They
side.
always had an overlap.
But the point of it is that they go into the sheds and they make the adjustments.
Yeah,
So all of a sudden,
there was a
that's
plan
not
B.
happening anymore.
Yeah,
Normally
yeah.
it'd just
Man.
be an absolute turnstile. Try.
Way to light
They
a
make
fire.
the adjustments. And they absorb the pressure, and then
Oh,
they
totally,
apply the
man.
pressure. You
And-
know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
totally,
the
mate.
completion rate.
Oh, man.
I'm
we're
in agreement with you.
competing,
Sorry,
you know,
Keyzie. And you know what I'm really liking as well? very much. Sean Johnson whining about the clock.
Well, hang on, I just said that.
Yeah.
And the way he's controlling the team.
The thing about him is, man, it's the way he's controlling the team. Because what's happening is generally he's sensation. Hot and cold is probably the way to put it.
Indeed.
He's a sensational 1 minute and then he goes missing the next. But what he's doing at the moment is he is there for the entirety of every single game.
Doing it without
and you get the feeling that because he's come back from Australia, he was away from his whānau, his wife and his young kid there, and he's come back to New Zealand and he's feeling good and he loves the club and being able to play with his mates like Tohu Harris, even though obviously he didn't play last week.
He wasn't there with him.
He was there, and they still managed to do it.
Guys like Wade Egan.
Sorry, Keyzie.
Sorry, Keyzie. Can I just say, in terms of Sean Johnson as well, I like the fact that he's showing a bit of creativity and taking the ball to the line in the attacking zone.
Exactly. There was a concern about him being weak on defence, being too scared to hit the line and attack as well. But look, he's the total package at the moment. He's putting his kicking game's fantastic. He chases his kicks.
He certainly
got
does.
a try off the weekend off one. Look, as we've been saying, this season is different. Okay, so get on board, New Zealand. All right, get on board. And let me just say, I know you probably hang on a minute, Keyzie. Would you mind? I predict another win this week as well. How about yourself?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
slam dunk.
Hey, and obviously the Warriors second on the table, which is first time in a long time. So. That's fantastic, and obviously, as you mentioned, taking on the Knights.
Well, I feel like you're waffling now a bit, Keyzie.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
A little bit of bush for you there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 5:41 is the time. Great to have your company if you're just joining us. Hey, 3 mates to State of Origin, thanks to boystrip.co.nz. I just had a momentary senior moment.
Yeah.
Forgive me, fellas.
That's weird at 41.
Yeah, I know. Well,
it's figure of speech, Keyzie.
There's so much going on so many levels on my brain, Keyzie, that sometimes I get caught between the levels.
Right.
Yeah, but it is an amazing prize. You and 2 mates, you fly over to see the second State of O. Flights, accommodation, so much going on thanks to boystrip.co.nz. What a hell of a prize if you love your rugby league. Mogi.
Yeah, it's a hell of a prize, mate, and I'll be honest with you, man, I'm a little bit jealous, and I think it should be us that's going.
Well, that wouldn't.
And I guess my question is, we've been talking about this for years, on and off with the brass and people behind the scenes, about getting the Warriors included in State of Origin, making it a 3-way.
Yeah.
Well, how would that work?
Oh, mate, there's been times I've just given up on it, but, we keep hammering away,
Yeah,
don't
brother.
we?
Well, you've got to have a New Zealand representation in that competition, and who better than...
Play in State of Origin.
What?
Well, a lot of players born in New Zealand have played in State of Origin.
And then playing for Australia, yeah. No, but I'm talking about actual New Zealanders, not people that, sell their passports, for the sake of, a bit of State of O. So, we're working behind the scenes trying to get the Warriors involved in that. Fingers crossed it'll be this year. So you might, actually, when you get over to State of O there, you might find yourself watching Queensland v Warriors.
V NSW.
No, not all at once, because that wouldn't work. No, round robin.
Oh, sweet, yeah. So can I just
wait. Hang on a minute. Just hang on there, Keyzie. Just wait, Keyzie. Hang on a minute, mate. Just wait a minute, Keyzie. Just wait.
Can I just clarify one quick thing? How is playing in a State of Origin team and representing Australia rather than representing New Zealand?
Yeah.
How is that doing a Keyzie, Jace? Because I heard you slip that in earlier.
Oh, no, I was just talking about people that sell their souls for the money.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
But just and the really good thing about it is that it's the second game, so the series is still wide open.
And the other thing is it's at the Cauldron, and this is the other thing we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is have it moved to Mount Smart.
Yes.
So it could be a trip for 3 to Mount Smart.
To Penrose.
The Woos.
And a hotel room there in Panmure.
Well, it'll probably be a motel or a motor inn.
Yeah, probably will be a motor inn.
A holiday.
Hey, but if you want to get in that draw, give us a call right now on 0800 Hodaki. In the meantime, the man, the legend, David Bowie.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
State of Origin. New South Wales have won it.
Radio Hodaki's 3 mates to the State of O. Let's put another great New Zealander in the draw.
Oh, how good. Daryl, you mad bastard, how's life?
How are you? That's good at the moment. Very good. Yes, yeah.
Good on you, Daryl. Good on you, mate. Hey, what do you do for a crust, Daryl?
I work with metal and make roofing products.
Oh,
backbone!
Fabricating.
Yeah.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah,
That's the one.
good on you, Daryl. My dad's a fabricator.
Sounds
He's a
like
backbone.
hard jacker there,
Oh,
Daryl.
it's got to be a top bloke.
Yeah, he is,
Gotta
mate.
be.
He built Keysie's car for him
No,
all by
did he?
himself.
No.
Yeah, he did. His little
no,
truck.
I helped him.
yeah.
And it's not a little trucky, all right? It's cool.
Now, Daryl, you're obviously a rugby league fan.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
I
and,
am.
and who do you run with, mate? The Maroons or the Blues?
Well, I don't care who wins it as long as they smash each other.
Yeah.
that's the spirit.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. Well, I tell you what, Daryl, you're in the draw, mate. So stay on the line and Pugs will sort you out, all right?
Fantastic. Thanks very much, guys.
Good on you, mate. You have a good day. Matt, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good day, mate. Life's pretty good.
Yeah,
Good on you, man.
You strike me as a pretty low-key sort of dude, Matt. You just sort of cruise, you take it easy. Would that be right?
That's right, mate. Couple of tins.
Get a few tins in you, and then you're out of control, aren't you?
Hey, Matt, what do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a humble painter.
Yeah, backbone.
Massive backbone.
Yeah.
Is it a bit quieter in winter?
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, that's all. Got to try to secure some inside work, you know.
Yeah. Good on
That's
you,
a
mate.
fun question, by the way, Jace.
Yeah, it was fun,
Is
wasn't
it a bit
That
quiet
was a
in
fun.
winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, what team do you support, mate? Blues or Maroons?
Got to be New South, mate.
Blues. Massive.
Hey, Matt,
Disco.
Matt, just out of interest,
Noggie's got a big nose.
who would you take with you?
It's going to be tough. There might be a bit of biff between the lads, I reckon. I'll just run it straight.
Yeah, run it straight, comp. Yeah,
good on
that's
you,
a good
mate.
idea.
Up the guts.
Yeah.
Up the
One
guts, Matt. Hey, listen, mate, you stay on the line and good mate Pugs will sort you out. Good luck with that.
Nice one, mate. Thank you for that.
Thanks,
Oh,
man.
no
Good
worries
on
at
you,
all,
man.
man.
Good bastard. Hey, here's a bit of REM for you.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed, Kings of Leon to finish off the hour there. Hey, as always at this time of the day, what's for tea, New Zealand? I'm hungry. Are you fellas hungry? Well, you
Yeah.
won't be, Mogi. You haven't stopped eating, but I'm starving.
Right, because you've also been eating
But you've
non-stop
been eating
chips.
heaps as well.
Right.
But I guess they don't really fill you up, the
Non-stop
chips,
chips.
eh?
Non-stop.
Yeah.
Come on now. I had about, there was a not even a tenth of a bag left.
After you were finished.
That's right.
And I saw him turn it inside out, put the bag on his hand like a glove, and then start licking it.
Yeah, I know,
It was
yeah.
gross,
I got
man.
you to look at too, eh?
Yeah, it was
You got
pretty
Keyzie to lick what?
With my hand in the bag.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
close. Nearly got you.
Yeah, his bag.
Hey, now listen, we've got PK vouchers to give away, so text us 3483. Tell us what's for Tea New Zealand. We'll get into that after 6.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday evening. As always, we're talking food this time of day, and I'm starving. Absolutely starving. I've watched Mogi hoe through 4 rolls, a bag of nuts, a bowl of rice.
Yeah.
My favourite was when he tipped the little packet of brown vegetarian stuff onto a wrap and then just ate that.
Yeah.
It was like slop.
And then finish it off with some freeze-dried chicken protein nugget stuff.
Fake chicken.
Yeah, fake chicken.
Yeah.
You're a beast, man.
Yeah.
You are a beast.
My favourite was when I saw Jace eat 2 bags of chips.
He's still hungry.
Incidentally, by the way, as your daughter recovered from me stealing her chips yesterday, I feel like I upset her a little bit. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, look, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. They say that a lot of that stuff will be buried into sort of, mid-20s time when they go to therapy. I think that's when it'll rear its head again, by which time, she will have moved out of home, fingers crossed.
Well,
Actually-
it was one of those things where I wasn't really thinking about it. I just saw a bag of chips and I zoned out and just had to have the chips, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I didn't realise it was her holding them.
If you literally want to see a video of Hoity J stealing from a Well, close to a baby.
Pretty much a baby.
Yeah, pretty much. Hodaki Big Show Instagram page there.
Good chips, though.
Yeah.
Jeez, they were great, mate.
Good eating.
Could have used some dip, but there you go. Now, listen, everyone that texts in food, which we'll get into in the next break, on 3483, goes in the draw to get some BK vouchers. What kind of things can they get for their BK with their BK vouchers there, Keyzie?
Good question, Jace.
Thanks, mate.
Look, I'd push you towards the old Crispy Chicken Supreme, which is brand new. It's come back. It's one of BK's most sought-after offerings. Do you know what it is, Minogue?
Nah.
Good question. A succulent chicken patty, crispy coating, cheese, lettuce, ketchup, and creamy mayo. $6 with chips and a drink.
Too good.
Way too good. Honestly,
good.
it is too good. They're going to go under.
Well, they could do with that kind of deal. In the meantime, let's get into a bit of radio here, shall we? Yeah, boy!
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
The Verve there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday evening. What are the people eating, Keyzie, on 3483?
Great question. Don't forget every text on 3483 with what you're having for dinner goes in the draw to win some BK. This sounds yummy, fellas. G'day, boys. Mrs. is away. I'm making my famous homemade nachos. Extra spicy. Guess who that's from?
Glennis.
Yes.
Glennis isn't a name.
It's from Dion.
Oh, Dion.
Yeah.
Right, okay. But he doesn't give any ingredients or what kind of nachos or what is it? They're vegetarian, beef, pork mince,
Look,
anything
once
like that?
again, it's not me who's writing these texts. It's the listeners. So, okay, everyone listening, please provide more details for Hoyt.
Okay.
All right?
And I'm talking herbs and spices and stuff as well.
Herbs.
I want herb information.
Herb chat.
Right, okay.
And if you now say, Keyzie, well, funny you should say that or anything like it, I'll know you're lying to me.
Well, the thing is, it is actually funny you should say that.
Why is it funny?
Because someone here has texted through a curry they're making and they've listed literally every spice.
All right, hit me.
G'day, fellas. Making myself what I thought was a pretty laid-back butter chicken. Turns out it's pretty intense. Paprika, cumin, ground coriander, ginger, garlic.
Yeah, you're making it up.
2 medium onions or 1 large.
That's not a spice.
Tin of coconut cream. Tin of crushed tomatoes.
No.
Simmer away there.
Oh, dear.
Beautiful. Coriander on top to finish.
No
Crazy.
chicken, eh?
And that's from
No chicken in there.
And that's from Steve. Well, the
Steve.
chicken's not a spice, mate.
Right, okay. Well, I tell you what.
Tomatoes is.
Yeah, but we've got a massive amount of texts coming through. Funny you should choose that one, Keyzie. But anyway.
All right, here's another one. G'day, lads. Rump steak for tea. Beautiful.
God, it's amazing how many times rump steak comes up.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
guess times are tough, mate. Rump's the best people can get.
Yeah.
And rumps generally are foul. It's foul,
Yeah.
chewy,
It is.
gelatinous,
Yeah, it can
heinous,
be.
Right.
sort of cheap cut.
Yeah. Hey, boys. Mushroom chicken fettuccine. Arrivederci.
Oh, God.
It's
It's the racism that ruins
No,
it.
it's what the text says.
That's racism spoils the broth, Keyzie.
Yeah, well, hey,
Mamma
listen,
mia.
to everyone that texted in, we'll get Pugs to select a few. Is that all right, Pugs? Yeah, good stuff, mate. In the meantime, let's take a break.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Stone Temple Pilots here on the radio, Hodaki Big Show, but right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Yes.
Colin from Accounts.
TVNZ Plus.
Absolutely. This show has gone off a cliff. Last night's episode was he's in a relationship with this younger woman. It's her birthday. He's hosting her and her friends
I hated that episode.
at this bar. It is the worst pile of garbage You know when you're watching a show and all of a sudden all of the characters start doing things that they would never ever do based on all of the other episodes?
Yes.
That was what it was. And it was so stupid. It made me want to throw the TV through the wall, but I already had.
I know the episode. Yeah.
So bad.
that is a good
but you know,
point.
and you're pointing at me. I'm pointing
I've
at
got
you
a
because
point.
we had another episode of a show where there was a quiz night at the bar and you said, after that one, every episode's good and then it's over. Well, it's not.
That's not what I said.
Every episode is worse,
That's
and then
what
it's over.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I said there's 2 really bad episodes.
No, you did not.
Hey, guys.
Oh, I'm going to give it to him.
Guys.
No, stay out of this, Hoy.
Guys.
Stay out of this.
Dadoosh. Yeah, so it's a real shame because I was really enjoying it. I don't know. I don't know how it happens when all you're dealing with is an 8-episode season.
That's the thing. It made me think, because I've never made I only ever dealt in what is it called when you just do regular factual rather
Reality.
than sitcoms. It felt like they had 10 planned, and then they got mushed down into 8, so they had to cram all the bad juju into that one episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was exactly all the characters did stuff they'd never do the rest of the season. Still a great show, still entertaining.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's just all of a sudden they made him a bit of a dick.
I'll probably watch. I think there's one episode left.
Yeah, watch the last one. Mate. It gets really good
so
after
bad.
that.
After it's over, yeah. I am looking forward to it being over.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Well, that's why you watch TV, right?
So it can be over.
Yeah, finally.
It's just something to do before
I'm
bed.
still holding off in Succession.
Same.
Which is good. I just watched World War II in colour.
How
it the
good is
Peter
it when it's
Jackson
in
one?
colour, man?
It's really good. It is a brilliant series, and I've watched it before, but it's my comfort watching.
Watching people die over and over again.
It does show a lot of death, actually.
Yeah.
And you get
mind you,
comfort
that
from
tends to
that.
happen in war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, we were talking about this the other day, Jace, weren't we? And I think it was you that raised it. You said to me, you know, war, what is it good for?
Yeah, man.
And my feeling was absolutely nothing. What's your feeling on it, Keyzie? You look like a real pro-war son of a bitch.
Yeah, totes, man.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
The Offspring there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Now, the New Zealand International Comedy Festival getting closer and closer. We've been encouraging people, actually. There's 150 acts, 600 shows, something
That's
like
correct,
that.
yeah.
And a lot of people fall into the trap of not booking till the very last minute. Don't do that, because you'll miss out.
And can I recommend buying them for gifts?
Yeah.
You know, a little
Yeah,
surprise
man.
for someone. Rather than buying, for example, this week, you might be thinking about, get some more, bloody eggs and all that garbage. Why don't you buy some comedy tickets?
Yeah, great idea,
You
mate.
know what I mean?
Great ideas. You know, maybe you've got a mate or whatever that's struggling a bit and needs a bit of a chuckle and needs a bit of a lift up.
Thank you.
Absolute bloody great idea,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah,
Well, also, I mean,
yeah.
it's my wife's 30th birthday today. Maybe I should go to comedyfestival.co.nz and get her some tickets.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a very good idea, Keyzie.
But you're a bit tight. I can't imagine you spending, $20, $30 on tickets or anything.
And
Yeah,
especially
I'll wait
'cause
for her 40th.
You always say off air that you reckon that you could, do better than most of the guys that you go and see.
Well,
so,
Jace, I'll
that
stop
you feel
you
like
there.
you're wasting money.
He actually said he'd wipe the floor with any of these
Well, I
deadbeats.
didn't
Is that what I
Yeah,
said?
yeah,
Did I say
yeah.
deadbeats?
Yeah. I thought it was overboard, but you can sort of stick your chest out and anything can come out of your mouth.
Yeah, and it was really derogatory, actually, Keyzie, the way
it's foul.
one
made me
thing that
feel
gets
sick.
you know what really gets deep in my goat, Jace?
I don't say
is,
that.
is when these dropouts just end up doing comedy.
Did
All
I
they
name
are is
anyone?
Dropouts? Yes, you did, but I'm not
All
going to
of
go
them.
there. Pretty much everyone you've ever
You
seen.
name checked,
apparently.
man. You name checked.
Really?
Yeah, it was
yeah.
like if it had been, by a rapper, it would have been a diss track.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Right.
Yeah, and honestly, and this is the thing, Keyzie, just because you can't remember it because you were Mago, Steenberg.
Oh, was I Steenberg?
Yeah.
I didn't realise
doesn't,
I was
doesn't mean it
Steenberg.
didn't happen.
Right.
Because
I'm a pretty laid back
Well,
guy.
We're old
Just-
Captain Willie on the SS Steamboat Keyzie there.
Right.
And and this is the thing, you sort of black out and then this little green monster comes out.
Does he?
Oh, it's
Oh, no.
shocking. And then you do your zip back up, thankfully.
Oh, is it green? Oh, it's my penis. Oh, wow. But yeah, comedyfestival.co.nz. That's where you get your tickets. It's back 5th till the 28th of May, celebrating 30 years. And also a big shout out to Best Foods Mayo for making this puppy possible.
Yeah, good on you. Fresh food mayo.
Best Foods Mayo.
Oh, best food mayo.
Best
Yeah.
Foods Mayo.
Best foods mayo.
Um,
Good bastard.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Righto, well, we're off. I'm straight to the gym. Mogi, you?
I'll be going home, spending some quality time with the family there, and Just trying to talk the missus around, let her know that Keyzie isn't so bad. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought she liked me.
Why would she like you?
Because I'm like entertaining and that.
I
lovable.
introduced you, Keyzie, yesterday, and what did you do?
First of all, hang on.
No, not first of all. We've already discussed this in the show. We don't need to rake over the coals.
Well, I couldn't speak to her. I couldn't say hi back.
I know. We're all weak at the knees, giddy, falling in love with Mogie's missus. Not on, brother.
Yeah, not
You've got a
good,
wife,
Keyzie.
all right?
It's really
I know,
inappropriate.
but
You're just married, for God's sake.
Drool coming down your chin there.
it was
Jeez,
just-
By the way, it's my
It's just
wife's
a big-
30th birthday today, and I'm about to go out on a romantic evening with her.
Yeah.
And also, I had a mouthful of steak sandwich. And it was all over my face. I had chutney dripping down my chin
It was
there.
written all over your face, all right, Keyzie? Bloody hell.
Yeah, it was.
You got no show, brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to my wife, by the way, who I love very much.
Yeah, nice stuff. Hey, now listen, it's been a pleasure
Do you want to know
having
what I'm
your
up to
company.
tonight?
Well, you just told us you haven't
Yeah,
done it with
go
your
ahead.
wife.
Yeah. Moving on.
But you'll be thinking of Mogie's
Mogie's wife, yeah. What's your wife up to?
Pardon? What's she up to? She'll be just chilling, probably.
Yeah, okay. She
She
always does that on Wednesdays, Tuesdays.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. But I'm just going to chill, you know.
I thought you go to the gym.
Oh, after the gym, I mean.
Yeah, chill after the gym.
But my wife, she just tends
She's a chiller.
does a bit of cooking and tidying up and a bit of chilling.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all good. Hey, listen, thanks for taking the time to listen to The Big Show. Don't forget our podcast, the outro, and highlights of the show. Go and check out our Instagram page, Hodaki Big Show. Until tomorrow, we'll see you later.